Since we're talking about something high-end and classy, I feel like today should be a day to have a drink during a video. So I want to get some lovely Mount Gay rum, who are not sponsoring this video, it's just that I think the name's very funny. Oh man, ooh, lovely glass of rum, that'd be nice. What is nice? Ordinarily, when brands pay for a product to appear in a movie or TV show, they will micromanage the shit out of every moment it's on screen to ensure that it's never once portrayed in a negative light. Apparently, Lamborghini don't give one wheezing, protein-infused duck fart about this, because when the production crew of Doctor Strange asked them for one of their cars, Lamborghini happily handed over 6, knowing full well one was going to be destroyed on camera. For anyone who's not seen the movie, but still clicked on this video, the whole crux of the movie is that Benedict Cumberbatch's character, Dr. Stephen Strange, is a world-class smarmy dickhead / surgeon who is caught in a horrific car crash that leaves him permanently hand disabled. Unable to continue being a surgeon with his misshapen, crippled manimal paws, Strange travels the globe until he meets a bald Tilda Swinton, who teaches him to overcome his disability with magic. I won't say any more about the movie in case I spoil it for people who haven't seen it but still watched this video a year after it came out, but suffice to say the car crash that cripples Strange is one of the most important scenes in the entire movie. This proves to be quite a bit of a problem when Marvel tried to approach car manufacturers about a car for the character to crash.
I think it'll be brilliant to have been a fly on the wall for any of those phone calls.
I would have loved to hear like the conversations they had with car manufacturers prior to actually reaching a deal with Lamborghini. And they call up Ferrari. So, oh, hi there, I'm working for the marketing department for Marvel. Is this Ferrari? Yes, it is. What can I do for you? Well, we just want to speak to you about potentially getting one of your cars to use in a new film we're making. Oh, well, do you want Tony Stark to drive one of my cars? Oh no, it's not Tony Stark, it's a new hero we're introducing. Dr. Stephen Strange. Doctor Strange, have you heard? I've not heard of him, but your movies are great. We'd love to work with you guys. What do you need to do? Well, we just need, a car for a scene. That sounds great. What do you want to do? What do you need to do? Just drive around for a few beauty shots? No. We're going to crash it and it's going to cripple the main character for life. It reminds me of when they were making the Transformers movies and they approached a lot of car manufacturers for that and asked them if they could use their car models for the Autobots, and a lot of manufacturers said yes. That's why obviously like Bumblebee's a Camaro. But no manufacturers wanted to be the evil cars. And I think they missed a trick with that, because if I'm going to go buy a car, I don't want to buy a Bumblebee, I want to buy the car that tried to kill Shia LaBeouf. So I think Ford really missed a fucking trick when it came to that, because if you were going to buy a car, it was like, oh look, Al's seen in a Transformers movie. Really? What did this car try and do? It tried to run over Shia LaBeouf. Fucking, I'm having that one. What did this one try and do? Oh, it had a really racist accent. Oh, and this one tried to kill Shia LaBeouf. No, it's a tough choice. I don't know what to buy.
Do you not like Shia LaBeouf?
It's more the fact that the car tries to kill him. That's what I love about it. Like, Ford are like, we don't want to show our cars actively trying to kill people. And that's a fair point for a car manufacturer to make. It's not a good image when there's like footage of our car running people over. I get it from one point of view, we don't want footage of our car trying to run people over, but at the same time, maybe you do want footage of it turning into a sick awesome robot and doing drop kicks in the middle of Manhattan. Maybe, no, I guess not.
So even though they knew that their car was going to cripple the main character, Lamborghini were like, yeah, go on then, you can have one Lamborghini.
No, they didn't say you can have one Lamborghini, Brad, so you can have 6, knowing full well one of them was going to be completely and utterly destroyed.
Basically, we've been given 6 Lamborghini Hurricanes, which is great. Stunts have got 2, I think special effects have got 2, and then we have 2 hero ones, which are, and as you can see, it's in the background there.
I'd like to point out as well, at the time, this is a $200,000 supercar we're talking about, and they willingly handed over 6 of them, knowing that one of them was going to be destroyed with the main character of the movie inside of it.
It probably would have been way cheaper to just use CGI.
Marvel were going to use CGI until Lamborghini said, yeah, we're fine with you crashing $250,000 worth of supercar. It's fine. And when they realised that, they went, oh shit, I guess we better do the stunt for real. Because Lamborghini's like, oh no, you've got to get a good shot, of your wizard surgeon crashing our car at night in the rain. That's what really gets me about that scene, because it's at night in the rain, so they could have quite easily used like a model or put like a Lamborghini chassis over a cheaper frame. They're like, no, just use the real thing. It's right here, you've got 6 of them, why not? Okay, I guess we better destroy this supercar, why not?
I get the feeling if they'd called up Lamborghini and gone, yeah, so we did the stunt, but unfortunately one of the cameras failed, just do it again.
Yeah, you got 6 more, mate. Keep going. We've got plenty of these. We've got an entire factory full of them. It's fine. You're not going to believe how many of these things we've got. Like, unsurprisingly, the Lamborghini market is quite small. There's something we're forgetting here, though, Brad. Who are Marvel movies primarily marketed towards?
Marketed? Kids?
Yeah. So don't you think it's a little weird how Lamborghini was so willing to have their car appear in a movie aimed at children in which the car is destroyed and only appears on camera for a few seconds? This apparently confused a lot of people, because one interviewer asked an executive for Lamborghini, why exactly did you hand over a $200,000 supercar to Marvel for them to destroy in a movie aimed primarily at children? Because children don't really seem like the target demographic for Lamborghinis.
So what was the executive's response to this question?
Wrong. Shit, try that again. Woo. Go on, ask.
So what was the...
Go, it's fine.
So what was the executive's response to this question?
The executive's response when asked, so why are you putting your really expensive supercar into a kids movie and then having it destroyed when none of these kids can afford a Lamborghini, was that those kids might not be able to afford a Lamborghini today, but when they grow up, they could become successful, at which point they might want to buy a really expensive supercar. And if they're going to buy a supercar, surely they'd want to buy one they've got a positive association with. You know, like the car they saw as a kid cripple their favourite superhero. And that same interviewer asked that same executive, are you not just a little concerned that the main piece of footage of your car in this movie shows it careening off a motorway and severely disabling the person driving it? And like that executive was really confused and stared at the interviewer for a few seconds before saying, but Stephen Strange survives.
It's a fair point.
It is a fair point. So you can't argue with that, because Doctor Strange does survive that car crash, albeit with horrific career-ending injuries. But then again, that crash is horrific in the context of the movie, and I believe I watched some behind-the-scenes footage stuff where they said we wanted to make this one of the most brutal car crashes in cinema history. And like that's why like not only crashes once, it flies off the edge and then goes underwater. Like every possible thing that can go wrong during that crash while it's crashing happens.
Yeah, to be honest, if you watch it, it is kind of a testament to how safe the car is.
And I think that was what Lamborghini's reasoning was. Like, yes, the main character is crippled by the car crash, but when you take into account how bad that car crash is, the fact he even walks away from it is kind of impressive. I do kind of agree with him as well, because if Doctor Strange had been driving like a Fiat Panda and had been involved in a car crash of that magnitude, I don't think he'd be walking away from it. I think like they'd be like pulling a cube of metal out of the river, saying, oh God, where's Stephen? It's like, he's in there somewhere. It's like, oh God, did he survive? Because, well, I'm not a medical professional like him, but I'm going to say potentially no. I think something else the filmmakers did to establish like the crash isn't the fault of the car is show that Stephen Strange is distracted when he crashes, which I'm guessing is something they put in, because obviously Lamborghini might have been a bit pissed off if Stephen Strange had been driving normally and then out of nowhere his like car tyre exploded, caught fire and flung him 80 feet through the air. Like no, Lamborghini probably sat there on the production and went, like, we're okay with you crashing the car, but like these cars are super safe and we do a lot of safety tests. Please don't show it just veering off the road randomly. Please show that it's somewhat his fault. Well, it's good characterisation because it shows like the arrogance of Stephen Strange, that even when he's driving like this super high-end vehicle at high speeds at night in the rain on a slick road with poor visibility, he still thinks, but no, I need to look at this because this is more important. Yeah. And then he crashes, and obviously as a direct result of that, he loses like his ability to do the career that gave him the ability to buy that car.
Mr. Strange?
Doctor, actually.
Well, no, not anymore, surely.
The best part about this entire story, though, is that when that same Lamborghini executive was asked if Stephen Strange might drive another one of their cars in the sequel, they responded, perhaps. It makes sense. He's a visionary man.
But can't he fly now?
Yeah, also teleport. And also I'd like to point out that I'm guessing that Stephen Strange probably doesn't have the best relationship with the Lamborghini brand, considering how well it went for him the first time he tried to drive one. I don't know about you, Brad, but I really wish more brands had the balls that Lamborghini did and told filmmakers, yeah, we're going to pay you to put our product in your movie and we want you to show it nearly killing your main character. That's fantastic. I want to see like the makers of like fancy knives put their product into like the next Friday the 13th movie and have Jason wielding like a super sharp kitchen deluxe like awesome $5,000 knife and like just decapitating people left and right with it. And then someone's asking, why are you so okay with your product being in the hands of a literal mass murderer as he's just gutting people? It's like, look how sharp the knife is. It's a good example, isn't it? If you can cut someone's head off, you can definitely chop your Sunday lunch. And they just stand there with that like vapid smile on their face as if like, I don't know why this is a problem. The knife looks great in that movie. And like, it kills people though, doesn't it? Yeah, but look how quickly they die. I want to see a movie where a character goes to take a bite out of a Big Mac and then chokes to fucking death on it. And then a McDonald's representative is like, he looked like he was enjoying it before he died. You know what? We're happy his last meal was a Big Mac, and I bet he was too.
Before this scene, he had a choice of various places. He went to McDonald's, which shows it was the choice of burger.
It's not our fault that he was so excited about eating his Big Mac that he took a giant bite and choked to death. We try to, we encourage everyone to enjoy our products reasonably. Like, it's like a lot of alcohol, since we're drinking in this video. I don't know what the rules are in the United States, but I know for a fact that in the UK, you cannot show the alcoholic liquid being imbibed by the person advertising it, which is why in alcohol adverts in the UK, no one ever fucking drinks. Which is why you know this is an advert, because I'm doing this. So obviously, like, Mount Gay rum would not have that, because obviously a lot of stuff in with alcohol is drink responsibly. And obviously you can't really do that if you show someone just hammering shot after shot after shot, stumbling home, drunk down in their ex and ordering a takeaway that they leave on their like, bedside pillow and then roll over in. Well, that's a realistic representation of what the product should be. I want more honest advertising. I want to see like Smirnoff vodka. I don't want to see like an immaculate club with ridiculous looking women and men just like carrying a glass while they like strut around a barely like full dance floor. I want to see some drunk teenager just doing shot after shot after shot of it and passing out on a trampoline in his mate's garden and waking up with a dick drawn on his face. I just want brands to have fun with their products and admit that sometimes people use them for stupid fucking reasons. I want to see like yogurt manufacturers actually advertise the fact men eat yogurt. I've always been consistently baffled by the fact no advert for yogurt has ever shown a man eating yogurt. So in the world of advertising, men don't know what yogurt is. Yogurt is an exclusively female product that only women consume because they feel bloated, because they're carrying around large handbags full of food. I don't understand it. Why can't they just show some bloke going to his fridge and going, oh, I can't be fucking arsed, cooking. Oh, Muller corner, there we go. And I wanted to see them as well. They always show like the perfect pour and stuff like that, of like beer and stuff like that. I want to see like the Muller corner one, just some bloke like tip it and like, oh, just into his mouth. I want to see like bread manufacturers show the guy like, trying to spread his bread and then he cuts through it like that. Oh, for fuck's sake, and throws it to his dog. Oh, man.